Hello, welcome to this masterclass. I'm going to be going through with you the top 10 essential oils. So I'll be going through all these top 10 and just briefly giving you a beginner's overview on how I use these in my home with my family. So I'm going to just spend couple of minutes on each oil, just to give you a brief overview and then provide you some information on how to find out more about them. And there's just such a massive range of ways that you can use these oils, but I'm just going to spend about 30 minutes with you guys talking to you how I use them. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of the most common ones that I'm sure most of you have heard of, which is lavender essential oil. So lavender, doTERRA lavender is just beautiful. It takes 30 pounds of lavender to make a 15 ml bottle of lavender pure essential oil. So much lavender in this little bottle. This is actually a 5 ml, but in the 15 ml, there is 30 pounds in just one bottle. So with lavender, we use it a lot for calming. So this is definitely one that I'll pop in my diffuser for some calming. I will often give my kids lavender foot massages before bed. We'll pop it on their blankies. I like to put on my daughter's little blankie that she takes to bed. I also like to, when I put our sheets in the dryer, especially in winter time, I'll put a few drops of lavender in there with the sheets, and then they smell all like lavender, and we have a really good night's sleep that night. Lavender is a really safe one to use with young children and babies, so it's a really beautiful one to make little sleepy mists. You can get a little spray bottle with some lavender in it and spray it on their sheets and their pillows. You can make baby wipes with lavender and tea tree. You can make like a nappy bottom cream that you can put on their bottoms to soothe any rashes and things like that. And such a versatile oil. I love just popping it in with some bath salts and enjoying a nice lavender bath. So that's just a couple of the ways that you can use the lavender. The next one I want to talk about is lemon. So the lemon 15 ml bottle takes 45 to 50 whole lemons to make a 15 ml bottle of lemon essential oil. So much lemon in there. It's pure. There's nothing else in these bottles except pure essential oil. Lemon, I use it a lot for cleaning in my household. So just a spray bottle, half water, half vinegar, and about 5 or 6 drops of the lemon, and that's what I clean my windows with. My bench sprays, I might add a bit of peppermint and some wild orange and lemon, and that's what I use as my bench spray. So lemon is very versatile for cleaning. It's also really great for any sticky residue. It helps get that off as well. Lemon, we like to use it if we've got a scratchy throat. We'll get a teaspoon of honey, put a couple of drops of lemon on there, and take that down to help a scratchy throat. Or quite often I'll just pop a few drops in water and drink that to help soothe my throat as well. So lemon, it's great to use in water. There's no acid in it, so it doesn't affect your teeth enamel, so it is one that is great to take first thing in the morning in some warm water as well. So that's just a couple of ways that I use lemon. I also love lemon in my smoothies and also my bliss balls too. I've got some beautiful cashew and lemon bliss ball with coconut as well, a recipe that I use lemon for as well, which I can share with you guys. The third one I would like to share is peppermint. So the peppermint oil actually comes from the glands underneath the peppermint leaf. Okay, so the peppermint is so powerful. It's one of my favorites. So peppermint is very uplifting. So I know a lot of people that will use peppermint if they're trying to concentrate and trying to stay focused, they'll diffuse that one. I know of some people that are nurses and they actually diffuse peppermint in their tea room overnight just to keep them alert and awake. There are a few truck drivers driving around with car diffusers with peppermint in there to keep them alert and awake while they're driving trucks. It's also a cooling oil, so it's a great one if you're feeling a bit overheated. Pop some on your feet, even on a hot day. You can pop some in a spritzer bottle and spray yourself to help with cooling. There was a time that my daughter was very, very overheated, and she was actually quite sick and vomiting with that, and we're trying to help reduce her temperature. We put a cold pack on her forehead, but also popped some peppermint on her feet, and that really helped to naturally cool her down. But yes, peppermint slices, you can't beat peppermint slices, doTERRA peppermint oil in them. So that's just some of the ways. There are some recipes out there for some beautiful body butters and foot scrubs and things like that that you can use peppermint for as well. Okay, the next one is tea tree. So most of you, especially our Australians, have heard of tea tree. It is an oil that is sourced here in Australia, and there's so many uses for tea tree. I'm sure most of you have heard some different ways to use tea tree, but I like to use it for little blemishes. Any blemishes that pop up, I like to put a bit of tea tree on there. You can use it for head lice. You could pop some in your conditioner and help it with head lice, or an itchy scalp. It really helps with that as well. As I said, it's really great one to add with lavender to make your baby wipes, but you can also make some disinfectant wipes, so for cleaning wipes with the tea tree as well. It's really great for healthy feet and healthy toenails, so any problems with toenails, you can pop a bit of tea tree on there as well. Okay, you can make some throat gargles with the tea tree also. So the next one I want to talk about is frankincense. I hope you've all heard of frankincense. Such a beautiful oil. Frankincense is actually known as the king of all oils, and they actually say if in doubt, you don't know which oil to use, go the frankincense, because it can just support your body with overall wellness. It's got so many uses for it. I've used it quite a few times for a bit of head tension. I like to pop it a drop on my thumb and hold it to the roof of my mouth, and that helps soothe any head tension. I also really like it with some lavender just for relaxation. So it's one I quite often will diffuse with the lavender, or even in some bath salts. In the bath, lavender, frankincense, you just can't beat it. Okay. The next one I would like to talk about is oregano. Oregano is a very, very powerful oil. Oregano is one of our hot oils. We definitely, if we're going to put this on our body, we definitely want to make sure we dilute this quite heavily. Okay, so usually we'll get a carrier oil like a coconut oil, and we'll pop some coconut oil with a drop of the oregano and then use it if we're applying it to our body. We want to make sure we dilute all the oils if we're applying them onto our body. But oregano especially, we do not want to get this on straight. Oregano is a really great one, again, for overall health and wellness. It's a great one to add in your spaghetti sauce. It's a great one to make some homemade oil dipping sauce for your bread. I really like to make some different cleaning sprays with this. Also, there's some homemade toothpaste recipes that you can find with the oregano as well. But this is a really great one. If you're feeling a little bit run down, you really want to get some oregano through your system to help boost your immunity and keep healthy. So very, very powerful one to keep us nice and healthy. Okay. Next, the next couple I'm going to show you are some of our doTERRA blends. Okay, so these are a blend of a few different doTERRA oils that we can use for our body. The first one I want to show you is Ice Blue. I have been using this a fair bit lately. Ice Blue is a blend that we use to help support and soothe our muscles. So I have just started a challenge at the gym, and I've come home with quite sore muscles, and I've just diluted this with some coconut oil and rubbed it on my muscles where needed. I have a few lower back issues that I need support with, so I like to rub a bit on my lower back. If I'm having a bit of a stressed out day and just feel a bit tight and a bit of tension in the back of my neck and my shoulders, I'll pop it on there too. This is an oil that you can feel going deep into those muscles, and it has a real soothing effect. My mum likes to use it on her arms. She gets a bit of pain in there, and my stepdad likes to use it on his knees as well for a bit of pain that he experiences there, and it's just a little bit of extra support. Okay, so that is a very powerful blend, the Ice Blue, and a very popular one for sport massages as well. The next one I want to show you is our digestive blend, which is called DigestZen. This is a really great one to support our tummies. So if anyone needs a little bit of support with their tummy health, it's a great one to add in a drop of water and take it like that. Myself and my girls, we actually get car sick. Okay, so lots of travel and we get a bit of car sickness. So this is one that we'll pop in a bit of a tissue and smell that. Or if we're clever enough and remember, we'll pop it on before our travel and just pop a bit on our feet to prevent any of that car sickness. There's been a few times where my children have just had a bit too much to eat at birthday parties and things like that, and they've come home, said they're not feeling well in the tummy, so we'll just dilute it and rub it on their tummy. Okay, so any sort of tummy health, this is a great one to support you. The next blend I would like to share with you is Easy Air. So Easy Air is our clear breathing blend. So this is a great one. I'm struggling to get my breath back with all these exercise I'm doing. It's a really great one to diffuse or even just breathe in before I start. Any sort of seasonal breathing issues that I might have, we'll make up little chest rubs for the kids. We'll rub it on their chest and their back and their feet during certain times of the month if they're just having a bit of trouble breathing. So this is also a great one that people have used for snoring. Okay, so any snorers out there, this is a great one that I recommend giving a try in your diffuser. So this beautiful blend, Easy Air, is to support all of our clear breathing. And finally, the last of our top 10, looks like we're going to get in under 15 minutes, which is a pretty good effort for these 10 oils. The last one I want to talk about with you is OnGuard. So this is our protective blend. Anyone that has children that go to school or daycare, highly recommend this down the children's spine or their feet before they head off, just to keep them nice and healthy. It's one that I like to do a bit of cleaning with. We mop our floors with it. We pop it in the mop water and mop our floors with it. Cloves is really great for mold, so it's a perfect one to clean the bathrooms with. And any sort of moldy areas it's really great for. But OnGuard, it's our protective blend. We will clean toys with it. We will make cleaning sprays with it. And it's a really great way just to keep ourselves and our household nice and healthy and clean. So this is definitely one that I feel that most houses should have because it's very, very handy. But that is the top 10. I would like to share with you that I also have a specific beginner's Pinterest board with all those 10 oils. Okay, so I'm going to share the link, and if you jump onto that Pinterest board, you will see heaps more ways to use all of those 10 oils and lots of different recipes there. So if you're thinking, oh, Kim, I would really like to make some lemon bliss balls, but I don't know the recipe. You'll find them on that Pinterest board, or if you'd like to make some DIY cleaning wipes or things like that, you will find lots of information there on that Pinterest board as well. But of course, if you would like more information on how to get started with doTERRA essential oils, I am here to help, so please reach out and I would love to support you to get started. But that is 15 minutes, the top 10. Thank you so much for joining.